campers, it is me, Kourtney, your camp counselor, and we have Maddie, your camp counselor.
Hi guys!
We have been trying to catch butterflies all morning, but they're really hard.
Yeah.
So we decided to make our own. Do you have like a ton of scrap fabric laying around?
I know I do. After every project, I always have a bag, and I can't get myself to throw them away.
Right? Yeah, me too. Do you guys have scrap fabric laying around? Well, have we got our project for you? How about this one?
I think we can work with it.
You actually made this design, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I was looking around to see if I could find a pattern, and I didn't find any that suited me, so I decided to make my own. I found that whenever you can't find a pattern, might as well make your own. Make your quilt your own and put your own spin to things.
I love that. You were so creative.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Let's get started on this project.
Perfect.
What do we need though?
So we are gonna need our design.
Okay.
We're gonna need our fabric.
Okay.
An iron, and
Got it.
if you guys want, for me it helped if I colored in the pieces to know which piece of fabric goes where on my design.
Kind of like that.
Exactly. Except that's pretty perfect.
That's because I did it on the computer.
Okay, first things first, we have to take our design, which is right here, and we have to cut it out into the different little sections. Make sure we get every part. All right, so start cutting.
So I went camping last week.
Okay, where'd you go?
I went to Cedar City. Well, it was up in the mountains in Cedar City.
Okay.
Utah, of course. And I caught so many garter snakes, leopard frogs, and tiger salamanders. And we even came across a fawn. It was the most adorable thing in the entire world. That's like my favorite thing about camping is seeing all the animals and just like being able to interact with the wildlife. It's just my favorite. What do you love?
I hate bugs.
Okay.
So camping isn't my favorite thing, but I like this type of camping.
What about butterflies though?
I like butterflies.
Okay.
I don't consider a butterfly a bug.
Okay.
Only creepy crawly thingies are bugs,
Got it.
including ladybugs. I don't like those.
Wow.
Okay. After we have everything cut out, we have our piece, and we're gonna grab our first piece of fabric. And we're gonna make sure that the fabric is bigger than the piece so we know it's gonna cover the entire spot.
And this piece of fabric, this yellow fabric, we want to be number 1. So we're gonna follow the steps on the back. Number 1 and number 2, those are the 2 fabrics we're gonna be putting on right now.
Yes.
So number 2 will be this bright pink color.
Yes. So make sure when you put on the fabric that you're gonna put the right face towards you, and you're gonna put the wrong side of the fabric against the back of the paper, just like this. So then we're gonna grab our next piece of fabric, and we're gonna put it right on top. This way we know it's gonna cover the entire square, and we're gonna take one of our lovely pins.
I got you.
Perfect.
There you go.
And we're gonna pin it in place so we know it's not gonna move and that our seam is gonna work. So I just pin that in place, and now we're gonna go and we're gonna sew right across this line.
Excellent.
So let's do that.
Go, Maddie, go. Go, Maddie, go.
Perfect. Okay, take that. Make sure that you go through and you check that you have enough bobbin and that you have enough thread.
So I heard you, even though you don't love camping because of the bugs, I heard you went camping.
It was so fun. Me and a group of girls, we just went up, and I wouldn't consider it camping because we stayed in the lodge.
Oh,
but
what? That's not, well, okay.
We called it camping. It counts. It counts. And it was seriously one of the most fun things I've done in so long.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was it like just gorgeous up there?
Yeah. We were in Park City,
Oh,
Yeah.
Park City, Utah.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
It was pretty nice. It was super fun. I'm still a kid at heart, even though I am still a kid. But compared to all my other friends, they were like a lot younger, and so I hung out with them mostly instead of people who are more my age.
I love that. That's so much fun. I am also a kid at heart. Okay, so for our next portion, we are going to cut the excess fabric off of this. So like I said, we want the yellow to be number 1. So we are going to fold this pink one over to be number 2. And then this is going to be our excess stuff. Fold this piece of paper, which is now perforated because of the sewing machine, there. And then lay this flat open. We're going to cut along 1/4 of an inch off of this seam right here. We're going to use our True Cut system, which is awesome. It's got a track and guide system. So we've got a track here. There's a guide right on our rotary cutter, and we're just going to put it on that track and shoop, take that right off. The best thing to do would be to iron this open. So we're going to do number 3 now.
Yeah. I'm thinking we should do pink.
Pink. Let's do it. So I'm going to hand this back to you.
Perfect. Okay. We're going to repeat the process. We're going to do the whole thing again. Just put your right sides together. Make sure it covers the entire back. And we're going to find it. We are going to pin it in place so we know it's not going to move. So here's our pin. Okay. And now we are going to sew right across the line with 3. Okay. So take it over to our sewing machine, place our foot down, and get all ready. Yes. Okay. I'm going to hand it back over.
All right. So we're going to do the same thing that we did. We're going to fold this over so we don't cut it off. That's pretty much why we fold it over, so we don't cut the rest of that paper. So we're going to measure 1/4 of an inch from the seam line and then cut this off. And fold that back open. I actually think that this might give it a little more texture, which could be really fun. So 5, 4, 6, and 7, we want those all to be white because that's going to be our background.
Yes.
So that's kind of easy. Or, I mean,
It's nice. Same thing over and over again. Pin it. Take it over to our sewing machine, and make sure you do it in order. So I'm gonna sew 4 first. Take it.
Makes sense.
Put this over. So, what's your favorite part about camping?
My favorite part
Yeah.
is definitely like seeing all the wildlife. That's my favorite for sure. I do love eating food though, camping.
What's your go-to food?
My go-to food is curry. Yeah, like
Interesting.
because it's easy. Like you make rice and then you just have curry, and then also if you're doing like a bunch of nights, it lasts you a long time.
That's true. So Kourtney's gonna keep doing this.
Yes, we're folding that one over.
My favorite thing also is I love to do camp games.
Which games?
Mostly they're pranks.
Okay, so it's fun for you.
Yes, it's fun for me.
Okay.
And for anyone that comes, we usually get them to say something weird or something stupid, and it ends up being a great laugh.
That's awesome. Okay, we have a lot of extra white and we need some extra fabric, so I'm gonna cut this part off.
Smart idea.
Okay. And we will use it for number 5.
Yes. Okay. Take it over.
Do you like hiking?
I would love to say I do.
I feel
And
the same way.
I would love to say that I'm super out there and energetic and ready to do all the exercise, but anytime there's a hill and involves me climbing up it, I start to cry. Oh, no. But I'll act like it's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You just pretend it's fine.
I pretend and I try and like quiet my breath at the very top so no one knows that I'm like.
That's me too.
So, are you a hiker?
I do hike. Do I like it? Not really. I'm gonna be honest. I want to like it so badly, and my dog sure does love it, but I always am like, I'm walking up the hill and I'm just like, and then we get to the top and I'm like, wow.
It's so pretty.
This is stunning. I did amazing. Okay, cut off the rest of these guys. Fold it open. We have 2 more left to go, which we could probably do that.
Yeah.
6 and 7?
6 and 7.
Perfect.
Do you sing any camp songs while you're out?
No.
Anything fun like that? No, nothing?
I'm not really a fan of singing.
What? That's the best part.
I don't know. I'm not about it. I also go to bed at like 9 o'clock.
What? No. You've got to stay up. That's the whole point. You can sleep when you get home, like in your bed. It's not even nice to sleep out. And
That's true. Okay, let's cut this guy off right here. This is looking good.
I'm liking the colors.
I do too. It definitely, well, so it looks really odd right now. It looks kind of like gobbledygook. Check this out.
That is the professional term.
Yes. Trust the process though. So, last one. We are gonna cut off a little bit of this because we need more white. We're gonna cut this off a little bit more. Wait. Yeah. Last piece.
Awesome. Who are your favorite people to go camping with?
I love people who have really good stories. Like you're sitting around the campfire or making food or eating food. I just love like sharing meals with people who have really good stories and just like either about their lives or about all the other camping that they've done. That's just my favorite part. So anybody that has a good story.
Okay.
What about you?
When I went camping, I went with like high school girls. So mostly we talked about boys.
It's just fun in its own right.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Okay, let's cut this off and then we will trim around. Let's see. I think I just heard a mourning dove.
I heard a bird. That's about as much as I know, but
No, wait. No, that's an Amazonian green peacock, an Amazonian green peacock. Have you ever heard of those?
no.
Neither have many
I've heard of
ornithologists, but I know they're out there.
peacocks.
They're out there. Have you ever seen a snipe?
Actually, yeah.
Did you?
I have.
Really?
I've actually gone hunting for snipes.
Have you?
Yeah. I go every year. I've never caught one. I've gotten bitten by one though.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
I know.
Okay, so next part. We are gonna flip it onto its back. We are going to trim around this area so it doesn't look like an abstract painting. Well, it will.
is.
It is an abstract painting. Okay, so it is gonna be a little interesting because we didn't quite get to the edge of there. We'll see how that
We'll
goes.
make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work. Okay.
Mistakes are the best part. They make them fun.
Yeah, very human.
I'm definitely not perfect when it comes to quilting. I wish I was.
I don't think you have to be perfect.
No.
I mean, it's beautiful to see like really, really stunning, perfect pieces, but I really like the ones that you can see the human element in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple problems. There's a few problems here. and it is that we didn't get enough fabric over this part or here, but we're gonna make it work.
We're gonna make it work.
Okay, so let's show them what to do next.
Okay, so we see all the rest of our pieces. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that it's sort of looking like a butterfly, and as we fill in the rest of these pieces, it definitely will. So we've already gone ahead and skipped through the process a little bit, and we're gonna show you how we're gonna piece these two sections together.
So just like any of your other quilting blocks, you're gonna do right sides together, and then you're gonna sew along. This is actually quite nice because you can sew along right along this, this paper part. So go ahead and do that. This is such a fun project. I love that it like makes you think a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely good for the brain. Make a lot of these.
And I love that you can make any animal or anything with it just as long as you have a pattern.
It's true. Wait, did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely a puffy crested jay.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, yep. Fascinating, I didn't think they were in this region. Anyway.
Me either.
Look at this. There we go, we have half of our butterfly done. Should we show them what we can really do with this stuff?
Yeah.
All right,
Love
let's
that.
go.
While Kourtney is grabbing that finished project, I decided, instead of to put it on a blanket or just a normal quilt, I decided I wanted to put it on a jacket. And I wanted to use it so it's fashionable, people can see it, you can strut around with it. And Kourtney is a queen at quilting with fashion. So I'll have my lovely model come in. Oh. This project took a few tries, so don't get frustrated with how long it takes. But I chose to do blue because I think the green and blue complement each other. It's very nice.
It is nice. They're calming colors as well. I love using quilting in fashion. It is my favorite. Like, it's so much fun to have quilts, like blanket quilts, but like to wear it places, nobody's gonna have that.
No.
Like, it is awesome. I love just designing with quilting things in mind.
What have you made?
So I've made a lot of jackets similar to this, where I take the panel out in the back and then put my own quilted piece in. I pretty much only use scraps in all of my projects because we have a ton of scraps here.
Yeah.
And I hate wasting things. So, and they always turn out really fun, like this one. Like, this is all scraps.
Yeah, all scraps.
So if I can make one suggestion,
Okay.
it would be to make this pattern smaller.
Okay.
Just on your computer and print it out. Sew it all up, and then put it on this pocket right here.
I love that idea.
Yeah, so you can see it from the front and the back.
Yeah, for sure.
it's
I'll
gonna be
definitely
awesome.
have to do that.
Yeah.
And I'll have to do that, and then I'll post it on our social media so you guys can see the final result. Can I see it
Oh yeah, for sure.
one more time? Gotcha.
Good catch.